Okay, so I did something today, y'all. I went to the farmer's market and I picked up this guy. So cute. And I got the sequential blooming lady slipper that I was telling you about. But what I did that I didn't tell you about was I transferred her to full water culture immediately. I sure did. And this is the result of that. She had like 4 decent roots. I was really shocked. I was actually expecting a lot more, bigger root system. I've never put a lady slipper in full water culture. This is my first time. I have killed like 2 or 3 of them, growing them the traditional way in bark. And so I was thinking I would wait until her blooms expire, but I couldn't wait. And I soaked her and she plopped right out. Right out. So this is the sequential blooming lady slipper. I have no clue what it's called. There's some more buds that are gonna keep going, and the grower, Joy, said that it's gonna just grow and grow and grow and grow. So, and she also told me that she fertilizes while her flowers are in bloom, and she has beautiful orchids. So I did not used to fertilize when my flowers are in bloom, but I think I'm going to start. So this is my other sequential blooming lady slipper that I got from Everlasting Orchid Farms about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I have 2 full bloom flowers at the same time. They're doing lovely. And I have 2 more buds here. Right there. That are about to bloom and bud off. So I'm gonna see how I do with her. And I also bought this guy. It's a cattleya of some sort. They call it a fuzzy peach or something. I bought him from the orchid farm, and he just had the bud, and then he like bloomed on me. So I put him in for water culture today in this amber colored pitcher that was an heirloom find from my family. I got that today from my mom. And the root system on this guy is ridiculous. It's beautiful. I cleaned the root system before I put it in full water culture for about 15 minutes and got all the sphagnum moss out. And he is going to adapt nice to the full water culture. The reason I decided to do him in that right away is because, well, one, honestly, I couldn't wait, and he just stayed wet for like 14 days, so I knew something wasn't right. I mean, he was blooming and happy, but the potting medium was like wet for 2 weeks or more, and I just was too curious to see what was going on. So I wasn't happy with the way the top of his medium looked. Like, it looked old, and so I just couldn't resist. So I pulled him out, cleaned him, and he was an excellent candidate for water culture. So there you have it. This guy, I don't know. I might leave him alone. He's in the fir bark from Joy, and it's really clean. It smells great. They're healthy. They're thriving. So I may leave him. I just don't know yet. I'm gonna see. I'm undecided. He just popped off, and so he's in his prime right now. A couple more days and he'll be in his prime, and everything will be open fully. This Sherry baby I got from her in the same potting medium. It's clean. I'm happy. I haven't felt the need to transfer them to full water culture. I was kind of leaving them alone. This bloom has lasted since Mother's Day, so it's been like 3 or 4 weeks. And the spike in the back just popped off like a week ago, and it got so heavy actually that I come in today and it broke in half, so I had to salvage it. I have another salvage right there. It's kind of nasty, but that was a rescue orchid, Phalaenopsis, that I found. The sprout actually fell over, so I got him for a couple bucks. He was in full bloom. The flowers actually lasted for about a month. I was real happy. And, you know, a lot of people tell me they have trouble growing their Phalaenopsis. I only have 2 in regular potting medium. The rest of my phals are in water culture, and they are just loving life. This is my special root system. So pretty. I had to cut back a couple leaves, as you can see there in the top right. I did put cinnamon on them. I'm a strong advocate for cinnamon when you do any cutting on the leaves, the foliage. It really heals up nicely. But everything is looking pretty. My little minis doing well. Everyone's doing so well in full water culture. I also had been doing a little bit more research, and I wasn't sure, like some growers will go in and out of water, and they say it's like semi-water culture, full water culture, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I've decided just to keep my water fresh and find a happy level for each plant. You want to make sure the base of the plant is out of the water and just like a quarter of the root system. Like, so you have 4/4 of the root system, and just like 1/4 of the root system should be in water. I find that works the absolute best in most cases. And then fertilize once a week, and I'll show you later in another video how I do my fertilizing. It's so easy. I wish I would have found out about this 20 years ago when I was struggling and killing lady slippers and cherry babies. I had a beautiful, beautiful cherry baby that looked just like this one, but the fragrance was ridiculous for months on end. The whole time with my old cherry baby, it was like 12 years ago, 13 years ago, just would not stop the whole time. And this guy never smelled until those back here bloomed. And when they bloomed, they smelled good for like a day or two. So it was real disappointing. I think it's from overbreeding. Yeah, so I really want to work on getting some fragrant orchids, because I know how beautiful the smell can be, and it will just fill the air non-stop every day. Natural orchid smell. And here is my one Vanda that I've been doing, just hanging in the window. I move him there during the day and then on the hook at night, and he's been fine. I am tempted to put him in full water culture, but I kind of like the look of the hanging basket, so I think I might leave him for now. And bonus, I was able to get some of my mom's original artwork from 1998 today, and she actually made these with love, and she signed them right there in 1998, both of them, and I could not resist, so I took them, and they have a little place now. So this is my happy place, my little indoor orchid collection. My grow light, which I had to use this summer, it's been very beneficial. There you go.